everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is my second video ever going live and it is a what I spent in a day, as I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video. Last week I posted a video of why I moved to London and I did an apartment tour, so check that out if you're interested. I'll leave it in the description below. As it says again on the title, I am 21 years old, I'm living in London, and this was a Sunday in my life, off of work of course. This video is going up September 18th and I filmed this just last Sunday on the 11th. You can get a little bit of a glimpse of how that day was. I'll be showing you everything that I did, everything that I spent money on, of course, everything I ate. All of that will be included in this video, and then at the end I'll give you a full total of how much I spent. Keep in mind, this is not a typical every day for me. Obviously I'm working 5 times a week, so it's only 2 days that I have off, and I don't spend this much money on every single day off as well, even though it wasn't that crazy of an amount. But most of my days are pretty chill at home, but today I actually had a little bit more going on, so I thought it'd be quite interesting to film a video of what I did and how much I spent. This is just a little glimpse of that one day in my life, so just keep that in mind. I don't want you to take it, you know, as if it was every single day that my life is like this pretty much. Well, let's get on with the video. I'm going to quickly scooch to the side so that whenever I'm talking about what I spent and all of that, I can just put that right here and then it'll be very clear for you to see. So in the morning, my boyfriend and I went to Pret, and I have the Pret subscription. So that is £25 a month, which if you divide it by 30, it equals out to about 83p a day. So it's really not a lot because you get 5 drinks or up to 5 drinks every single day. For me, it's really worth it. I'm one of their biggest fans just because of the subscription. Sorry, Pret, I do prefer Starbucks coffee, but it's way too expensive, and I'm at the Pret basically every single day, if not multiple times in the day, so it's worth it for me, and that would be 83p to the day total that we're starting there. Then I took the tube to go meet my friend up for brunch, and I also have a monthly pass instead of it being like tapping in and tapping out every single time. So I paid for the Oyster month pass, which is £212. That is unlimited travel between zones 1 and 4 that I pay for. So obviously I live in zone 4, as I mentioned in my last video, so if you want to, you can check that out. But basically I pay for that pass, that's £212 a month. So if we divide it by 30 again, it is around about £7 a day, which can seem a little bit pricey, but to be honest, I don't have to worry about if I'm taking like a bus to get quickly somewhere, or if I'm taking multiple tube rides or whatever I'm doing. I have it unlimited for that whole month between zones 1 and 4, so to me it's worth it just to kind of have that freedom. I don't know if I'd be spending £7 a day, probably not every day, but definitely when I go into work it's like about £5 or £6 anyways, and that's just for the tube. So if I want to take a bus or something else, I don't know, justifies it for me. So that's about £7 that day in travel. Next we're at brunch. Brunch was so delicious. I met up with my friend that just moved here actually, and I hadn't seen her in 3 months, so it was so nice to see her again. And I met up with her and her mom because her mom was here to help her with the move and everything. I was going to spend £13.50 on my meal because I got a pancake with strawberries, and I had a Spanish latte, which was so good. It was so creamy. It was like really foamy at the top, and it had condensed milk at the bottom. It was amazing. I've seen it before like on social media, and I've never actually gotten to try it. But yeah, I was going to spend £13.50 on my meal, but my friend's mom, she was so sweet and treated me to the meal, so thank you so much, Patricia. I really appreciate it. So technically that meal was free for me. I'm obviously not going to include that price here because this is not what I spent, but just so you know how much it cost, it was a pancake and a latte, and that was £13.50 at where the pancakes are. Really yummy place. After the brunch, we kind of just looked around some shops. We went into Primark and went to Oliver Bonus and also TK Maxx. I never actually bought anything. I just went because my friend was looking for some stuff for her flat. I obviously looked around but didn't actually get anything. So obviously no money spent. And then I took the tube back to mine because it was a Sunday, and that's when my boyfriend and I do most of our grocery shopping. So tube again in that same £7, so I'm not going to add anything extra. And then for the groceries, we went into Costco and Lidl. Thank goodness we have those close by because it's so much cheaper than having like Sainsbury's or Morrison's or Waitrose, Whole Foods even. Like very lucky that those are like my close by grocery shops. And at Costco, let me just check because I have my computer right here. At Costco we spent $33.38, and then at Lidl we spent $17.01. So the total for that I don't have, but it was like 50 pounds something, or 50 something pounds, and my total for the groceries was 23.20, which not bad because we got most of the groceries for the week, because obviously we had some stuff left over from the previous week as well. So typically we do a bigger shop on Sunday, and then at some point in the middle of the week, like Wednesday or Thursday, we'll need to like top up on 1 or 2 things. So yeah, 25 pounds 20 is really not bad for each of us to do our grocery shops together. And then after that, after we got back from groceries, we just chilled a little bit. I went up to our rooftop and did some reading. So that I'm just gonna count as free because I had already bought the book. So I've just been having it and enjoying it, obviously. I was reading Girl Crush by Florence Given. That's her first novel. I read Woman Don't Owe You Pretty by her, which I thought was really good. This book, at the moment, I'm like just over halfway through. I'm still not super hooked. I'd say it's probably like a 2.5 or 3 stars out of 5. It's just been really hard to get into it. I think I enjoyed her like nonfiction writing a lot more. But also I'm new to reading fiction anyways, and I'm trying to get into more of it this year. I read It Ends With Us, which was fantastic. For me, it's worth the hype. I thought it was a really good story. I'm excited for the movie to come out. But yeah, this Florence Given one, Girl Crush, I don't know if I'd recommend it, but for me it's just been really hard to get into, so I don't know. But it was still a good reading time. Like, I'm still enjoying the book, it's just not hooking me in, so it's taking me a little bit of a while to actually get through all of it. But anyway, that's what I did after grocery shopping. And then after that, my boyfriend and I were buying movie tickets for me, my friend, and him, because we're going to see Don't Worry Darling on premiere day, and I'm so excited because I am a massive Harry Styles fan. So I'm going for him because all the drama around this movie, and it honestly doesn't look that great. It is not the type of genre I like to watch. I never go and watch thriller or horror movies or anything of the sorts. I am a comedy person. But I'm going for Harry because I really want to see him in that movie. And then obviously we have My Policeman coming soon, which I'm so excited for. But on Sunday I also bought the tickets for Don't Worry Darling, and that was $6.99 each. Thank you ViewSaver for coming through, helping me save a little bit of money. So we're gonna go September 23rd, which I'm so excited, and that's gonna be really fun. But since I bought the tickets on Sunday, I'm gonna count it towards the total of Sundays spent, because obviously the money came out of my account that day. So that was $6.99 for the movie ticket. And then in the evening, my boyfriend and I, we just watched a movie, and we ordered some pizza. It was our first pizza order in the flat, and it was so yummy for us to have that. We got the Domino's deal where you have like 2 medium pizzas and 2 sides. The deal I think was $23.99, but then we got the garlic dip, and then we also obviously had to pay for delivery. So the Domino's total was $29.36, but obviously we split it by 2, 50-50, as we do for most things. So my half was $14.68 for dinner, and then we watched the movie. The Prom. I love Meryl Streep. She's one of my favorite actresses, and the movie was really good. I've seen it multiple times already. My boyfriend loves it as well. And the Netflix, I'm fortunate enough to still be on my family plan, so I actually don't pay for it at all, so thank you, parents. After the pizza, we just finished and watched the movie, and that was about it. Then took a shower, got ready for bed and all of that. So that is everything I did that day. And now let's do the final fun part of how much I actually spent in that day. So if my math is correct, which a lot of times it isn't, so if it's not, please let me know. Fact check me down below in the comment section. If my math is correct, I spent a total of, drumroll please, $54.70. Yay. Now I know it's not an excruciating amount. I have seen YouTubers spend literally hundreds in one day, but for me that is definitely not like a daily amount, because if I was to spend that every single day, let me just do a little bit more math here. If I was to spend that every day, times it by 365, that is 20,000 pounds a year, which is not how much I'm trying to spend. Obviously that does not include rent or any of those types of bills. I just did exactly what I spent that day. And that's everything for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. If you are here right now, please comment this emoji right here. I think I'm gonna put like a little money related one. And if you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. Again, like I said in my last video, I will be posting every other Sunday, so expect a video from me very soon, and I'll see you then.